Hi everyone, I'm Scott and welcome to Golden Era. Now, if you want to know what that big mess was behind me, stay tuned, let's check it out. Right, on to the next bit. I've got a makeshift workbench because I can't fit everything in camera shot on my workbench because it's a mess. So 2 cardboard boxes, sheet of MDF, masking tape, something to write with. Just so happens that 6B chewed up pencil of my son's was the closest thing I had available, and just grabbed a few bits and pieces for doing mock-ups. Scale set to 0. I'm going to start in pounds and ounces on this one. First thing I've grabbed off the pile, lovely 2-piece swamp ash body. And GuitarBuild, their swamp ash is lovely. It's always highly figured. This is actually a really nice weight too. I can already feel that's a nice weight. So switch these scales on, just make sure they go to 0. I'm probably going to do a couple of these and then time lapse the rest of it. I don't think you guys want to see me go through everything, but this just gives you an insight into what I'm going to do. So you can see 4 pounds, 3.4 ounces. By the time I add whichever grain filler I'm going to use, I use a couple of types depending on the end result. This will probably end up around about 4.6.5, which is still absolutely perfect for this type of body. I'm going to switch over to kilograms for those who are metric and heathens, because I'm imperial, I don't like kilograms and centimeters and stuff. 1.9, so you're probably going to be into around about 2 kilo, I would imagine, by the time we're done with that, which is, again, absolutely fine. And on this one, initially, this is something I genuinely will do as I'm going along, just for notes and to see where I'm going to be at in about 2 months with this once it's finished. I think a 2-tone sunburst on that's going to work really nicely. I think if I can get that grain, you can see there's some lovely grain pattern going on. I think by the time that's grain filled and get some yellow on that, I think that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to track this body, maybe 1 or 2 other ones, and we'll check in on them as we're going along the process, and you can see how they've ended up. But that's a killer piece to start with. I'm really happy with that one. So the next part is, just so you don't have to do these jobs again, they're not really any hassle as such, but you don't really want to waste time going back over. So 4 pounds, 3.4 ounces. Right, on to the next one. Well, there's an interesting piece that I forgot about. Tele Deluxe custom sort of thingy. I actually forgot I ordered this. I usually throw a random body into the mix once in a while, and I was kind of hovering over, Mustang or another bass body, and then I saw this and thought, you know what? It has been a long time since I've done one of these. So this is 2-piece alder. Again, that's a really nice weight. Oh, lovely. 1.8 kilo for anybody who is using metric, and over to, yeah, 3 pounds, 15.7. That is a lovely, lovely body. What a killer piece to have. Probably going to do a solid color. On that. Not entirely sure, but that is a really, really fantastic thing to have. really excited about that. £3, 15.7 ounces. Again, you know, put lacquer on that, you're getting into the low £4. Again, 2 or 3 ounces. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think that's a really nice weight. That should give you a guitar that weighs maybe just over £7. So super happy with that. I'll do one more. I will do one more and we will have a look. Let's see. Well, this could be an interesting one. Zero that. Hardtail strap body. Always get asked for these, but I never seem to order that many of them. And true to form, I've only ordered one. So the reason I actually chose this as opposed to some of the lovely Swamp Ash that's sitting behind me is, stick that on and see what it is. £4, 4.4 ounces. It's kind of an interesting one, this, because I come up against this all the time when I'm looking at stuff. I can see that when I sprayed that I'm going to be able to accentuate that grain, but do I put a sunburst on that, or do I put a solid colour? That's kind of where my dilemma would be with that. Default position for me is sunburst, because sunbursts are the best, and that's going to be really, really lovely. I don't know if that's coming out in the camera, but there's like a nice kind of cathedral-y type thing going on there. But I reckon once that's gone through my treatment of sunburst process, that's going to be a lovely, lovely thing to look at. Let me know in the comments. That's what people usually say, isn't it? Let's do a comments thing. Sunburst or solid colour. And don't forget, you know, we can do flake body. We could stick some paisley on it, that would be cool. But I don't know. Yeah, let me know. I'm going to stick the rest of this on time lapse, and I'll hold stuff up to the camera. I know the time lapse will make it really quick, but yeah, let me know what you think about that one. So hardtail strap body, weighs £4, 4 ounces. Would you like to see a sunburst, or would you like to see a solid colour? You can let me know. Right, let's get the rest of them done. So, hopefully that's some useful insight as to what happens when a body order arrives here at Golden Era. That particular one was from GuitarBuild, who are also based here in the UK, and I will leave a link to their website in the video description. Essentially, they're my #1 body supplier, so there's a very good chance that if you've bought a body from Golden Era, originally it came from GuitarBuild. That's something I've always been very happy to make common knowledge, to share, that I do not make my own bodies. I do not cut them from blanks. I do not have the machinery, I don't have the space, I don't have the staff, I don't have the contacts to get that quality timber in. That's a whole different ball game. I think my attention is absolutely 100% on the painting and aging processes. So it's been a really good day here. It's been fantastic to kind of get back in the saddle after not being well for a while, and I'm really keen to read these suggestions for the hardtail body. Don't forget to leave them in the comments section. The next couple of videos I might add to this process a little bit just before we go into paint. It's actually the painting videos that I'm really keen to shoot, because I think that's where the most fun is to be had, and it's something that there's nothing really hidden as such. People seem to really love a good spray video, so I will probably get into them as quickly as possible within the next week or two. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and I will catch you in the next one.